just getting stuck into this bowl of fruit.
This is my model. I am going to draw this. You cannot eat it.
Model?
Yes.
For what?
It may not look like a model, but it is. I'm going to do some drawing.
It's also
Frank,
very
are you much
tasty.
of an artist?
No, I can't draw.
You can't draw. It makes me so sad when people say that, because all you need to know is a few basic facts. First thing we'll look at is pencils. Not all pencils are the same.
They look the same.
They do look the same, but if you actually have a look up the end of one of your pencils, right there, it's a bit hard to see here, but it shows you how hard or how soft it is. And the pencil you'd use at school would be HB, which would be medium hard, medium soft.
Oh, man.
Let's see what the difference is. I'll pick out a very soft one. That's a 6B. That means it's very soft. And I'll pick out an HB, which is in the middle. Let's see the difference in... Have a look, Frank.
Oh, I'm looking.
What do you reckon about that?
Oh, that's pretty dark. You must have pressed hard.
I didn't press hard. That's a very soft pencil. That's
Is
what
it?
they're for. And I'll try the HB.
Oh, you're not pressing as hard.
No, that's not the point.
Oh, well, what are we going to draw?
What are we going to draw?
Yeah, me. Draw me.
You don't have to go out and get an expensive model. All you need is things like this. Fruit.
Oh, well.
We'll pick an apple. That's a nice round shape.
And you can eat them after.
Plum. That's a bit of a smaller shape.
and the banana.
Banana. Oh, that's an interesting one, that one. We'll put the banana over here. Now, once you've got your things to draw, you don't need many. We need to think about light. You could either sit near the window at your desk, or maybe you might have a desk light.
Yeah.
Like we have here. That's right. And if we take a good look at the apple, for example, there. It's very light on one side, and it's dark on the other side where the shadow is, and that's what we have to look at when we're drawing. Okay, so let's have a draw. Okay. What I'll do first is draw the outline, and from where I'm looking at it, it looks something like... Ooh, that didn't join up the top. Like that. And that's the bit in the middle. Okay?
You're a good drawer.
Oh, thank you, Frank. Then we'll look at where the shadows are. Now, this side, from where I'm looking at it, is very dark. So I'll use a nice soft pencil and just do some shading. And if you're using a nice soft pencil like this, you can even smudge it with your finger.
Oh, man.
Like that.
Oh, man.
You like that?
Yeah, that looks really good.
Okay, so this is the dark side.
I wish I could draw.
I'll give you a try in just a minute.
Oh, great.
This is the dark side of my apple, and I'll leave the bit at the top. I might use a softer pencil. I'll leave it white because that's where all the light's reflecting.
Oh, man.
This doesn't really look very much like an apple because I'm not taking as much care as I could.
Oh, well, if you look at it carefully, it does.
Thanks, Frank.
What do you ask Robin what it looks like?
Okay, let's try it. Robin, what do you think of my apple?
I don't mind. I had a cousin who could draw just as well as that. And design and drawing is something that you really have to work on to get better, just like everything, really. And we've got a couple of kids here I wanted you to meet. First of all, we've got Colin and Amjad from the Cowandilla Primary School. Thanks for joining us here. You've been asked to do a bit of designing at your school, haven't you?
Yeah.
Tell me what your teachers asked you to do.
Well, they asked us to make a moving model out of pop sticks, but first we designed it out of Lego techniques. Then we went to design the things that we're going to use on paper. We had to make a plan, then we went to on pop sticks.
Right. Okay, so the first part of it, of course, was to try and create it out of Lego. And we've got some examples down here for you to have a look at, and just to see if you can compare the Lego model with the one made out of pop sticks. What sort of problems did you have, Colin, in working from Lego initially and then crossing over to pop sticks?
You didn't get your hands sticky and from doing with the Lego techniques and things like that.
Yeah, so the glue, that was a problem. What about the actual design problems? Because with this particular type of Lego, I mean, you can get round things, you can get, they just fit into each other. Yeah. Yeah. So there's obviously a big difference in working with poppy sticks. Yeah. How many people did you have to work with?
One person.
Right, so the two of you in the group. Did you always get along? Did you always agree?
No.
What did you do when you disagreed with your designs?
We took other people's opinion, and that's how we did it.
That's a smart way out of it. Yeah, very smart. You should see how much work has gone into some of these models here. Who made the plane down the bottom here?
Andrew.
How much time do you think he spent on that?
A lot of time, because he also took it home and did it. So
Right.
as well as having the sessions at school.
Okay, well, tell me how important the design is to the finished product.
It's all right.
It's pretty important, isn't it, to have the design all together before you even start. Well, we've got a couple of examples of their work. First, this one here is Colin's. You can see Colin's original design made out of Lego here, right? And of course it moves. That was the most important thing. It had to move, right? And this moves around here. Great arrangement there. Then he had to input that into poppy stick language. Now, how long did it take you to work out how to do the rotor on top?
Not that long.
It was pretty easy, was it?
Yeah.
How about building the entire model? How long did it take you to do that?
Fair while.
I can imagine. A lot of glue and a lot of poppy sticks. And this one, of course, is Anjum's over here. You can see the working model in the front there. So there you go, design. And I'd like to show you another one here. We haven't got the poppy stick version of this one. I think this one would have been very interesting, quite difficult, I think, to make. It's a paper, what?
Crimper.
A paper crimper. And it works, once again. You just need to turn it around. You can see paper coming out of it. So you really need to sit down if you want to do some design work and think about it quite carefully before you attempt to build anything. But that's all part of it. Thank you very much for coming in and having a bit of a chat to me. Great. And you might like to start working on your drawing skills and also your design skills. Great fun dressing up, though, isn't it?
Terrific fun.
Models have to do it all the time, don't they?
But there's also a lot of hard work they have to do on their hair and their face.
Yes, amazing transformation.
And if you saw a model walking down the street before being done up, do you think you'd recognise one?
OK, here's a pretty typical bunch of school students, so what's so special? We'll take a close look at each and every one of them and see if you can tell me which girl is a model. Well, to be fair, that's a difficult question to answer. After all, school uniforms don't really help the look for any aspiring young model. So I guess we'll have to help you out. You see, this is 13-year-old Fiona Johnson, and although she's always busy with the usual school-time activities, Fiona also finds time to break out in search of the right look. Check out this commercial. For Fiona, a typical photographic session might start here with a heavy session of preparation to make sure that the look was right. It's called a makeover. Done under the watchful eye of Lorraine, the makeup expert, Fiona would be touched up and preened to perfection.
Walking like a man, hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Never was.
Fiona, how long have you been in modelling for?
About a year now. Yeah, mostly kids.
And how did you get into it?
Well, I thought it'd be fun to try modelling. My stepmom models, and it should be heaps of fun, so I thought I'd try it.
What sort of training do you have to do to be a model, or do you just sort of walk in and do it?
No, well, we have like social etiquette, which is eating, walking and talking, and we also have a makeup course, which is fun.
So you actually have to learn how to eat so that it looks good?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And posing in front of the camera and catwalk, which is on one of those stages.
And is it all fun or is it hard work?
It's fun, but a lot of hard work, a lot of waiting and, yeah.
For anyone else who wanted to become a model, would you encourage them to do it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. It's fun.
OK, well, is she all finished now? Finished with that? Yeah. Great. Well, how about we get you out of your school uniform and use some clothes and take some photos, huh?
Well, for Fiona, all the time spent in makeup would pay off here, but she'd have to work for it.
She's got the look. And she goes, na 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 na.
Well, Fiona makes it look easy, and we've made it look quick. But it's really not either. And how does she feel after completing a shoot with the stills photographer?
A bit tired now, yeah.
Yeah. After the really long ones you would?
Yeah.
What do the kids at school think about all of this?
Well, I suppose I don't really take much notice of them, but a few commercials I've done, I've been a bit hassled, but that's how it goes.
Because they see you on television or in the paper or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. OK, well, good luck with your modelling career, and we'll see you in the fashion pages.
OK.
Great.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You got the look I like. You got it, you got it, you got it, you girl, you got it. You got the look I like.
Wow,
Oh, man.
She could go a long way. Maybe the cover of a glossy magazine. Or
Could be.
Oh,
We're going to see a lot more of, I think. Fiona.
So cute.
At 13, I just can't believe that.
Neither can I.
Yeah, well, listen, Frank,
Hey, have you invented anything lately? We'll meet the creator of this amazing gadget next.